What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Monday Scale News Update. A bunch of news over the last week, so let's just jump right into it. Proline teased a new Jeep body. But this Jeep body is for the Traxxas TRX4, which means that it'll probably sit around that 12.8-inch wheelbase range rather than the popular 12.3 that most of the other Jeep bodies that are available are for. If you're not a Jeep fan, then it's not for you. If you are a Jeep fan, there's an option that you can use without having to change the wheelbase on your TRX4. And speaking of TRX stuff, we did see some new option part releases from Traxxas this week, including like 3 different colors of shock bodies, as well as their spool kit for the TRX4 to get rid of those independent locking differentials. Those independent locking differentials feel just a little gimmicky. You know, they've got micro servos or a fail point, things like that. I've run all locked vehicles forever. Not saying that some people aren't going to like them, but if you want that reliability and just get rid of the complexity of those locking differentials, now you can just drop in a spool. It is a cast or pot metal type setup, so it's not a machined locker, but you do have an option for that now from then. And then also this week, I also saw that Crawler Innovations released a front electronics tray setup for the TRX4 as well. So if you're looking to move some stuff around on your TRX4, Crawler Innovations now has a tray for that. RC4WD this week released a new ready-to-run truck. This truck is based on their D110 long wheelbase chassis, but it's 4-linked with the K44 axles they have. Those K44 axles are probably one of my the axles that I prefer the most from them. I think they've got a great scale look. I think that they are maybe built a little bit better than the Yoda axles. Just in general, I think I prefer the look of those axles over some of their other axles. So that's got the long wheelbase chassis. It is linked all the way around, scale shocks on it, and then it's got the body that they had on the old Killer Crawler. So it's a forward looking like an F350-ish body. It's got some stamped steel wheels and then some Mickey Thompson tires, I believe. It does have the R3 single speed front motor mounted gearbox that you'll see in like the Trailfinder 2 ready to runs. So again, it's just a lot of parts that we've seen but that we're going to be familiar with. So looks like they put together a pretty good truck, and the price point is definitely going to be the most appealing part of it, as I believe this is one of their lowest cost ready to run vehicles. I'll put the links in the description. You can check that out, see if there's anything there that interests you. Maybe not RC4WD related, but I'm suspecting RC4WD related. There was a tease of a Dakar style rally truck posted up this week from JD Models. Now, I don't really know JD Models, but just over a quick search, the only place that I really saw any JD Models product being sold was on RC4WD. So I don't know what the correlation there is. I know JD Models is another company. I believe it's European based, but this Dakar rally truck looked really, really cool. There's no details on any of it, so I don't really know. It looks like JD Models mainly does things that are Tamiya big rig based, so it could be along those lines. We'll see. As of this point, I haven't seen any information or details on it other than just a picture of a really cool looking truck. If I find any details out on that, I'll make sure to catch back up on that on a later news update. This last week, Castle Creations released their new Castle Sidewinder 4 ESC. The Castle Sidewinder series has been around for a really long time. Really been just a pretty budget friendly, nice powered ESC. It is sensorless, so I found myself using it much less in trail trucks and things like that. I've always gone more towards their sensored ESCs like the Mamba Max or the Mamba X now. But in general, it's got a lot of nice features, good price point, waterproof, the whole deal. If you're interested in that, links in the description. And then a few new things from Axial. First of all, Axialfest registration is it's one of the most fun events that I've ever been to. I can't wait to go again this year. Dates, links, prices, all that, description below. But in the blog post on Axial's website about Axialfest registration being open, if you actually clicked on that story and went down, Axial showed pictures of a new C10 option body that they're going to be releasing. A single cab, old school C10 truck, looks awesome. Looks like it's got a hard molded plastic grille and a hard molded plastic bumper included. They're separate though. And overall, the size and the whole design of it look really cool. Hopefully we see more details on that soon. They just put a little blurb in the blog about it. No real details about it at all, but it looked great. So can't wait to see a little bit more on that thing. And also this week, the Axial R35 Nitto trail grapplers became available. So if you liked those on the CRC Jeep that Axial recently released, the sticky R35 version of those is now available. So it looks like you'll be able to pick those up soon. I actually really liked them on the CRC. An R35 is going to help tremendously though. The ready to run compound, definitely not as capable as an R35 set. So pick up a set of those R35s if you're a Nitto fan. Definitely something that I do like. I really liked the square profile of them in general. I just think that they're a great looking tire. So we had a lot of cool little teases and news pieces this week, but not a lot of specifics on them. Just a lot of news of things that are coming. So hopefully we see more stuff on that soon. It seems like it's already been a busy year, no matter how crazy some things in the market have been. Looks like everything is still moving along. People are pushing new products and new releases. Everything's still coming down the pipe. I'm really looking forward to what the rest of this month and this year are already holding. It is actually still before 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, and I'm in here filming this piece because I'm about to go take my honcho and go hit some more trails today, enjoy some of this slightly chilly California weather, but it's a beautiful day and I'm loving driving the honcho, so that's what I've got planned for today. I hope you guys have an awesome week. Budget builds still going on every Wednesday, both my channel and Matthew Kett on Scale Builders Guild. So if you're interested in that, check it out for sure. And hopefully this week I get my dancing rider completely wired up and can finally do at least some test driving around before I finish all the paint and detail work. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I love doing these little scale news updates. They've become a really fun part of my week. I love taking the notes of all the things that I see during the week and getting them down so that we can talk about them on Mondays. If you guys see anything new or anything like that pop up, absolutely shoot me a message. I always appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, guys. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you on the next one.